Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this webinar on unified distribution. We are delighted by the response we have received from across the globe today. We have attendees from US, Argentina, Brazil, Spain, Netherlands, Egypt, Colombia, China, Thailand, Italy, Mexico, and many more. My name is Swaroop Jagannath, and I shall show you how maximum efficiency can be achieved through a unique and a smart approach of distribution. Before we start, I would like to briefly explain about ourselves and the reason behind conducting this webinar. HMS Infotech are the makers of HotelLogix, a service that provides property management and distribution solution on the cloud. HotelLogix has customers spread across 50 countries today, and we also have local presence across 15 countries through our partners. HotelLogix, with its expertise and experience working with small and mid-sized hotels ranging from 4-room B&Bs to 300-plus room business hotels from underdeveloped countries to developed nations, has realized the common issues faced by these businesses in terms of distribution and has come up with a system that not only works, but a system that really works. To begin with, what does unified distribution mean? By looking at this slide here, one might agree a hotel has various sales and distribution channels through which you can sell rooms, room inventories, and set special rates. These channels can be your online channels such as your website, online travel agents like your bookings.com, Expedia, Agoda, etc. GDSs like Sabre, Amadeus, WorldSpan, Galileo, and so on. Then we have our social media platforms such as Facebook, and several listing agents like TripAdvisor, Vago, Airbnb, and so on. And let's not forget, we also have our offline agents like travel agents, corporates, VIP guests to whom hotel gives out special rates to get bookings. All of these put together constitutes a world to whom a hotel distributes. Of course, not all channels are productive, and this solely depends upon the business dynamics of a hotel. Certain channels are more productive than others, and probably few of these channels don't even exist for some. What are the major challenges that we face today in terms of distribution? As we all know, more and more customers today are online savvy and prefer online modes to make bookings. This increase in demand for travelers to book online has expanded the gamut of distribution and also increased the opportunities for hotels to do business with distant travelers. However, this increase in opportunity has also made distribution complex and the market extremely competitive. In order to have a sustainable competitive advantage and utilize the opportunities that arise, the supplier of room inventory, that is, the property, needs to adopt a solution that would enable them to reach out to the desired marketplace. And to achieve this without having to deal with the complexities involved in handling various channels, properties need to ensure that they are available on the channels that matter to them, with the current availabilities and rates keeping in mind brand positioning. Therefore, having a tool that manages all these and being positioned in a homogeneous way across all the marketplaces with the available resources and time from a centralized platform is extremely essential. So what exactly is a unified distribution system? A unified distribution system will allow properties to distribute their rates and availabilities from one console, connecting them to their entire marketplace with just a click of a button. This allows the properties to operate efficiently and be present where the customers are at all times and in real time. Imagine a room being booked at a hotel website and the GDS or the OTAs getting updated with availabilities without the hotelier having to make any manual work. A rate update based on a current market dynamics gets applicable to all the places where it matters, and all this with just a click of a button. This is what unified distribution system and approach is all about. A central pool of inventory that can be distributed and shared across all the sales and distribution channels without any manual overheads. Without such a solution, when a property tries to avail all of these market opportunities, would result in a lot of man hours being put in, manual errors such as double bookings, loss of potential businesses, and rate parity issues as a consequence one might have to face. Also, there is a limit to one that can reach if done manually. So, do I really need this? We should probably ask the following questions. Do we need to sell more rooms? How can we simplify this process? Can we manage this with the limited resources that we have? Will there be any infrastructural cost? Will all these tools be available at a price point that is consumable? Can I save on marketing and get an ROI in quick time? If the answer to the above questions are true, then yes, we absolutely need to have such a tool. It does not require any specific skill set, just normal understanding of the business and the market is more than sufficient to manage distribution. So what are the tools that a unified distribution should have to make it an effective solution set? Let me just briefly run you through the tools. Firstly, we have the GDS Connect to connect with various GDSs like Sabre, WorldSpan, Galileo, Amadeus, etc. Then we have our channel managers like different OTAs which we have to control like Expedia, Bookings.com, Agoda, and so on. We have our web booking engine and face booking engine to improve direct bookings. Travel agents and corporate console that would allow your local agents and corporates to make bookings for you. Remote access to your sales and marketing offices. Then we have our traditional walk-in and phone bookings. Basically, a centralized dashboard which will show all your bookings and a centralized backend to create and distribute rates, packages, and allotments. Now let us compare with the current approaches and existing approaches of distribution with unified distribution. Normally, with a non-unified distribution system, all the elements of distributions are considered as separate entities. The traditional way of managing such a distribution system is to have a specific resource to manage these tools. For instance, OTAs and GDS will require a dedicated channel manager to manage allotments, rates, cancellations, and so on. Web booking engine and social media bookings will require a trained staff to manage them, and a separate team would be required to handle our offline travel agents and corporates. Basically, a non-unified distribution system lacks a centralized hub wherein all these tools communicate with each other. As is it essential to have all these tools and manage it, it is equally and absolutely more essential to have a good centralized hub connecting all the modes of distribution. And this is exactly what a unified distribution system will help you achieve. All the essential tools of distribution can be managed and controlled from a single centralized platform. No additional resources or a trained staff is required. Such a unified distribution system will ensure that there is a perfect correlation among all the tools of distribution, thereby giving you a simple set but a very effective system to conduct your businesses without any hassles or complications. So how does this work? Let me just show you a centralized dashboard on which you would see all the bookings. The bookings received are from all your sales and distribution channels we have spoken about. As you can see in this snapshot, there are bookings coming from OTAs, social media, GDS, website, and offline modes. No matter where you get your bookings from, the dashboard is updated automatically in real time, and as a result, it updates availabilities across all the channels you're connected with. This is a simple interface and can be understood by anyone who has operated on front desk or has simple understanding of hotel operations. So let me just explain in detail how this would actually work. This screen here attempts to show how one can allot just one pool of inventory, in this case 40 rooms, to be distributed and sold across all your channels of sales and distribution. We have a couple of OTAs like Expedia and Hotels.com and a GDS Sabre. Let us now assume you have 40 rooms available, and this has to be distributed across all the above mentioned channels. Expedia gives you 10 bookings, Hotels.com gives you another 5 bookings, Sabre gives you another 5. Now, the remaining 20 rooms are updated automatically across all your channels in real time, and all this without having to invest any time or resource into it. You will be able to allot maximum possible inventory across all channels, which will bump up your listings with quite a few OTAs that have allotments as a significant factor in deciding on the position that they would give on their portals. This will further help you get better online visibility and hence better brand awareness. You will now be able to sell across all sources of distribution without having to block your room nights and get real-time updates across all the channels at the front desk. One might agree, rate parity issues are the biggest challenge any hotelier faces. This slide here explains the different rate structures. For instance, different travel agents, OTAs, works on different agent costs and commission structure. Few channels work on margins and a few on commissions. A hotel is expected to show similar rates for the end booker to avoid any rate parity issues. All of this can be managed with a unified distribution system at the back end. The rates will be appropriately distributed across the contract requirements, and the end user, that is your important customers, see the same rates being applied across all the channels. Just imagine doing this without a unified distribution system in place. Even with a very well-trained staff and an experienced staff, human errors are bound to occur. And no OTA would like to see the rate cheaper on any other site, not even your own hotel's website. This may force the OTAs to blacklist your property for showing a higher price compared to other OTAs, and in turn lose out on potential customers who matter the most to you. Finally, the most important factor, what are the benefits that we get out of this? Let me just tell you. It will help you get better brand awareness and always be present where your customers are. Gives you the best chance of getting the bookings. An inherent capability of updating availabilities automatically in real time obviously maximizes your revenues by getting rid of unblocking of rooms. It maximizes your profitability by enabling direct bookings such as web booking engine on website and social media like Facebook. Such an easy-to-use system helps in quick adaptation of the solution. The cloud technology can help you access all of this solution with just a mere laptop and a basic internet connection. It eliminates any serious infrastructural cost, and it has a positive impact on your brand and helps you get rid of manual errors that affect your relationship with your customers. All in all, it maximizes your hotel's business, and that too without incurring any additional capital expense. Let me just show you a quick demonstration of HotelLogic's distribution system that works on the concept of unified distribution. So, this is exactly how your centralized dashboard would look like. Here, we have bookings from all over the place. We have bookings from your travel agents. We have bookings from your corporates. We have bookings from Facebook. We have bookings from your website and also online channels. Unfortunately, I will not be able to show you online bookings that would appear on your dashboards since it requires real-time integration. However, I will be able to show you bookings that would come from your website through your web booking engine and also Facebook. So let us consider these days, August 4th till the 6th. Here we can see we have almost a full house on this day and with just 2 rooms left. I will quickly demonstrate a web booking reservation wherein I will fill in the 2 rooms here and see how this updates across all your channels, and also show you the rate changes that appear instantaneously in real time. So let's go to our web booking engine, select the appropriate dates 4th till 7th. So that gives us 3 nights. We select the number of adults, say for instance 3 or 2, and check for availability. The moment you do this, it will enlist all the rooms that are available for this particular day. And here, since we only have couple room, this is what we see. So for example, let's select the special package that we have put in place here, which costs you around $900. And then we want 2 rooms. So we select 2 rooms and confirm the booking. Once we confirm the booking, you will have to put in the basic information details such as your name. So let's just say Mr. James Smith is coming in for this day, and he fills in his phone number 315-350-897 and an email address to which a confirmation email would reach out to as soon as the booking has been put in. So James, okay, he has a jack@gmail.com, and we confirm the email address, select the country, and James is from US. Basically, all the required information about the guest has to be filled in here, and say it's from Jacksonville. We quickly fill in these details, and then we can confirm the booking. So now what happens is, automatically, once this booking has been put in, a confirmation email will be sent out to the guest who puts in the booking, and also a confirmation email will be sent out to the property. You can view the bookings, you can look into the bookings, and make the appropriate changes if you require. And now let me just show you how this would appear on your front desk. The web booking will be indicated with a source of the booking. Here we can see we have Mr. James Smith coming in for these rooms. Now let's see if this particular booking for these particular dates 4 to 6 appears on other OTAs or other channels. For in this case, I will show you with Facebook. So we have made the reservations with web booking engine. Now let me see if these dates are available on Facebook. And remember, I have not changed anything anywhere manually. I just put in the booking. So let me just check on our Facebooking engine and see if these dates are available. Absolutely no. We have 4th and 5th which are completely full. So this shows that the update of the room allotment has happened automatically and in real time. So let me just put in another booking from Facebook. So let's just choose 1 and 3 and say number of adults and see how many availabilities will come up. Will I still get only 1 room like I got previously, or are there many more rooms? Yes, we do have many more rooms, and all this is reflected according to your availability for those particular dates. Here you can go on and select the particular booking or room type and make the reservation as we did for web reservation. So this is exactly how your bookings will be displayed across all the channels, be it your GDS, be it your OTAs like Expedia, Hotels.com, Agoda. All this is the same. Now let me just quickly go ahead and change the rates for one of the rooms. Let's change the rates for a family room. So I quickly go into my admin console and change the rates. So here I'm in my packages. I have a special web package and I want to change this. So let's say I have priced my